guys, welcome back to another episode of True Transformation with my Fitbies. And on today's episode, I have a very sweet and a pretty looking guest with me. Her name is Jivika Lilani, who's a 20-year-old girl. And Jivika came to me about 2 years back, and she was around 80 kgs, if I'm not wrong, then. And now I think you are
around 69, 70.
69, 70. So welcome, Jivika. Welcome to this episode. And tell me, Jivika, how has your journey been? But I know your journey has been very good because I've been seeing your fitness posts and stuff.
Yeah.
But tell me, what triggered you to get into fitness and decide that you need to change your body? What was that trigger point which said, okay, now I need to make that change?
So this was my first year in college when I just joined newly. So I was in science for 2 years. And that time, obviously, there was exam stress. There was all kinds of stress. And I never really cared about what was going into my body. What kind of food I was putting in. What kind of food I was getting from home. Because I was like, as soon as I get my source of food, I can work and I can study. But as soon as I entered college, I realized that there's much more to a lifestyle than just like studying and not concentrating on your body, not concentrating on how you look and how you present yourself. So that was my trigger point, because I realized that we had fashion shows in college, all of that, and I was like, I don't think I'm capable of enough of auditioning for it, because I'm not that kind of fit
figure or body. So basically body image, confidence
issue, all of that. Okay. So that's when I decided, and I obviously heard of you from a lot of people. And you were like my close buddies. I was like, okay, let me just go try. Maybe it just works. So that's how I came to you. And
I remember
it's been a journey.
I know, it's been quite a journey and a beautiful one. I remember you came with your mom, and your mom was so concerned, and she was like, you know what, just help my daughter. I don't know what's happened. She's just... things are not going right, she's not eating right, I'm worried, as a mother, as a parent, I could understand her worry and her stress and tension. But so tell me, what have you observed, once we started off with the plan, you got into workouts and you've really got into it like big time now. What's your page? You have a very nice fitness
It's called Fitbie Jivika, so that's a blog on Instagram.
Yeah, so she's become a fitness blogger. Can you imagine that?
That was all Neha.
That was you, darling. That was you. I was just like a catalyst to get you there. That was you. So, but tell me, what did you feel? Physically, yes, you were losing weight, and that is a very physical, external sort of a progress or something that we can look at. But what started happening inside? What was it that changed within,
So obviously it's not like an overnight thing. You need to build over it, process, and it's like an entire process. It doesn't happen overnight that you lose 5 kgs and you're like, okay, now I look fit. So it was a journey, and I remember you're one of the only dietitians I know who takes a person weekly and sees what the update is, how much you've lost, if you've progressed or not. So that's how I got close to you, because I could just contact you and Neha, this is not working, help me. So, and if I was craving that kind of chocolates or junk, I was like, Neha, give me a substitute. I need to eat something healthy because I'm hungry but I don't know what to eat. So you've always been there. You always made those diets which were friendly and then easy to prepare, and something which was sustainable for a long time, because I didn't feel hungry, neither did I feel I was forced to do something. It just felt like a lifestyle change.
It came to you.
It just came into me. I just became my entire life. I was no, I can't live without my chilla or my healthy crackers and all. I can't live without it. It's please take it as snacks and travel everywhere. And even during exam and all of that, I was concentrating on my diet. I didn't break my diet. I didn't eat anything wrong. And even while traveling, I used to ask you that what do I eat there if I'm going to Spain? What do I eat, especially if I don't gain weight? And still enjoy. So you were always there. So,
no, thank you. But I think what I get out of what you're saying is it clearly is not a diet, na? Because you can do it anywhere. It basically is a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle.
You make mindful choices wherever you go. You're being aware of what you're putting in your body, and I think that in itself is very empowering. Because somehow you just feel it's you don't have to be dependent on anyone to understand what you have to do with your own self.
Right.
It's a lot.
It's more like you come to a person, you understand how it functions. If you click, you click.
Yeah.
And then you can't, like, some people will go and like crash dieting, be like, okay, I'm gonna lose like 10 kgs in 1 month, and like that's not sustainable, because after all you'll gain that, maybe you'll gain double of that.
Yeah.
So it has to be a process. It has to be that you need to understand how your body functions, what is good for you, what is not good for you. And obviously, like, diet and fitness is like 50-50.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't,
Yeah.
it can't only be diet, it can't be only fitness.
Yeah, it
So
has to be
together, it
together.
just works together, and then that's how you like transform.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I think it's been a very, very, very beautiful and very sort of a enriching journey I've seen with you. You know, you've transformed beautifully. So yeah, anything else you want to share? What about your stress, sleep, anything that you want to throw light on?
Yeah. So as soon as I actually saw the transformation, people around me saw the transformation, and I just became so confident about myself, what I was doing, even like exam wise, like what I was studying. I was like, see, I know that nobody's gonna say anything to me, because, well, there's that transformation. You know that a person has worked hard to like get to that, so you know that someone is capable of doing that. So there was confidence, there was like self, like trust that you can do whatever you want. And people who didn't really care about like not coming close to me, or like they were like, there's a great transformation in you, how do you do that?
Yeah.
So that's how. And then obviously, like, mentally I grew more than physically, because I became stronger.
Yeah.
And even workout wise, like, slowly it was from kickboxing to like going into inversions and all of that. So all of that
I've been
was
seeing
like,
that. That's good, huh? That's commendable.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
all of that, I think, is just an overall development.
Overall development, I know. Thank you so much, Jivika. Thank you. It was lovely talking to you, and trust me, you're one of my cutest and favorite clients.
You're my favorite.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
No, actually, I want to tell a thank you for inspiring, and okay, so we'll take the thank you again. Sam? So thank you, Jivika. Thank you for being
you
here.
so much.
You know you're one of my favoriteest and cutest clients, and I
My
love you.
favorite too.
And thank you so much for inspiring my viewers, because I think real stories and real transformations is what people need to see, because it's so much more beyond just the weight and the external appearance.
Much
It's
more than
how,
that.
like you said, personal development. I think it's how you develop as a person in totality than just losing few pounds here or there. So.
Right.
Yeah.
And guys, if you want to lose weight, please come to her. Well, she's going to be like your savior. She is.
Thank you. That is sweet. That's really sweet. But yeah, thank you for being here and being a great source of inspiration to all these guys. Thank you.
Thank you.